I said that the date for our next hands-on mission with Habitat for Humanity was tentative? Well, it is tentative no more. You can put this date on your calendar in pen. Join us this coming Saturday, October 12th at 9 a.m. to help with the latest Habitat for Humanity build. The house is located at 811 South 11th Street in Fernandina. That's just 3 blocks east of 8th Street between Hickory and Indigo Streets. Wear your red Love Shows Up shirt and closed-toed shoes and bring your work gloves to the site and help finish this Habitat house for a local family. Remember, everyone ages 16 and up can help with the Habitat build, so come and make a real difference by helping Love Show Up with Habitat for Humanity this coming Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to noon. Now, you may have seen Pastor Rachel and Pastor Charlie in this week's midweek reflection, where they're telling us about the urgent call for aid that they've been getting for those affected by Hurricane Helene, both here in Florida and throughout the Southeast. Well, our Florida conference has asked us all to help however we can, and there are a few ways that we can do that. First, you can donate to the conference's Hurricane Relief Fund, which you can find the link to at the top of the page at mumconline.com/storm. Now, the Florida Conference has also asked churches to provide flood buckets because the supply has run so low. So we're going to do just that. We're going to make flood buckets next week. And because this is an urgent call for buckets, our missions committee has allocated some emergency funds from the General Missions Fund to purchase the needed supplies for these buckets so they'll be here for us. There are 2 ways that you can help make a tangible difference for those affected by Hurricane Helene through flood buckets. First, join us next Sunday, October 13th, after the 9:30 a.m. service, so around 10:30, in Maxwell Hall. We'll be assembling all those supplies into flood buckets. And if you are coming to the 11 a.m. service, come by before and assemble a flood bucket before you go to worship. Now, the other way that you can help is by giving a donation to the General Missions Fund to help us cover the cost of the flood buckets. These flood buckets each cost $75, and our missions committee has allocated funds to make 100 of them. You can give by selecting General Missions Fund at mumconline.com/give or through the Vanco app. You can also write a check to Memorial with General Missions Fund in the memo, or you can use the donation dip jars out in worship today. Each jar is set to give the gift of $75, which covers 1 bucket. So that's 1 bucket per swipe of your debit or credit card. Friends, we all want to do something that makes a real difference for the people hurt by this hurricane because we know what it feels like to go through a storm, or we can only imagine what it feels like to lose our home, our livelihood, and our community in the blink of an eye. And we're a denomination that's built on connection. So let's use that connection to help UMCOR and our conference disaster recovery mission to help our friends repair their homes and rebuild their lives in this time of need. If you missed any of those ways that you can help or give, visit mumconline.com/storm to find out more. Now, October is Pastor Appreciation Month. Now, I'd ask the pastors to cover their ears, but they already know it. It's not a secret. So this is a great time for us to let our wonderful pastors know how important they are to us and how much we appreciate them. So why not tie that in with something else we love to do, which is gather together for a meal? Sounds good to me. So let's make our next Good Old-fashioned Church Potluck on October 20th our Pastor Appreciation Potluck. You know the drill. Memorial provides the main meat, and you provide the veggies, sides, and desserts. The amount of yummy food we have is only limited by the amount of yummy food you bring. And if you'd like to bring a little card or gift for the pastors, there'll be baskets out there to collect for those too. So let's celebrate Charlie, Rachel, and Alice on Sunday, October 20th. We'll begin the food line as soon as the 11 a.m. service wraps up. So sometime after 12 noon, bring a dish to share and we'll see you there. Helping a local family realize the dream of home ownership through the Habitat build. Assembling flood buckets to send help and love to our neighbors affected by Hurricane Helene. And taking a moment to celebrate our pastors with good food and fellowship. These are just 3 things that you can do to live your calling through Memorial.